Good day. This time around I thought we're gonna do a Stockholm Slaughter Act 3 special. All bands in this video performed at this one-day festival in Stockholm in late April this year. Here we go. First up we have Mikvah. And Mikvah's first release was on the split Crushing the Holy Trinity in 2005 together with Despel Omega, Clandestine Blaze among others, where they contributed with 4 tracks called Power and Will 1, 2, 3 and 4. And their first own release was a 3-track EP called Presence, which was released in 2006, and this is a compilation of these 2 releases. And Mikvah is very famous, but if you don't know, it's a black metal band from Poland that consists of Dark Side on drums and M, who does everything else. And both members are also members in Krigsmaskiner. And they play a refined form of 90s black metal that focuses a lot of atmosphere, but without any synths or additional help. It's just drums, guitar, bass and vocals. And this compilation contains 7 tracks, and it's 38 minutes long, and the Power and Will part has a very rough production. All 4 songs are very good, but I think the first one is the best. The vocals are more of the croaked kind, like Abath from Immortal. And the production on Presence is slightly less rough, and the guitars are massive. He applies the same type of vocals, but less croaking, and they are more aggressive. And the first 2 tracks are excellent, and the last track is also very good, but not as good. All in all, Presence is fantastic. And my version is a 2016 repress from No Solas and Northern Heritage. It's housed in a single jacket. You get a lyric insert with lyrics on both sides. It's on standard black vinyl. And this is highly recommended if you like black metal in general, or if you like Mikvah but have missed these 2 EPs. And No Solas and Northern Heritage tries to have this and all Mikvah releases in stock, so if they're out they will have them soon again. And No Solas is run by the band members. Here's a snippet. In September 2016, the band released their second EP called Midwoshi. And in 2007, they released their third called Further Down the Nest. And this is a compilation of those 2 EPs. It was released in 2007 originally through Northern Heritage and No Solas. And these 2 releases does not differ that much from each other. The production is less rough once again, and the vocal style has changed somewhat. The croaking is gone, it's more angry shouting, and I think it's for the better. Both EPs are very, very good. And this compilation contains 4 tracks. It's 22 minutes long, and all 4 songs are excellent, but if I had to choose one, I would pick Further Down the Nest 2, where they sing in Polish. And it was released on vinyl for the first time in 2013, but my version is a 2016 repress. It's housed in a single jacket. You get a lyric insert with lyrics on both sides, and the vinyl is on standard black. And as I said, No Solas and Northern Heritage tries to keep them in stock all the time. Here's a snippet. This is Grosa. It was released in 2008 through Northern Heritage and No Solace, and Grosa is Mikvah's debut full-length, and the production is somewhat similar to the latest EPs, but the kick drum has somewhat strange sound, and this is slightly slower than the tracks on the EPs. One thing that sticks out, not just on this release, but it's very apparent here, and especially on the first track, is that sometimes the guitars repeats the same riff over and over again, but the drumming from Darkside is excellent and moves the tracks both forwards and sideways. All in all, Grosa is not as good as the EPs, but it's still very good. It's 4 tracks, 36 minutes long, and the second track is probably my favorite. My version is a 2016 repress. It's housed in a single jacket, and you get a lyric insert. It's once again on standard black vinyl. Here's a snippet. This is With Hearts Toward None. It was released in 2012 through Northern Heritage and No Solace, and this is Mikvah's second full-length. The production is better than on Grosa, and the kick drum sound wonderful this time around. All in all, I think that With Hearts Toward None is a improvement from Grosa, but still not as good as Presence, Midwest, or Further Down the Nest. But if one were to make an EP out of it, it would be flawless. It contains 7 tracks, it's 43 minutes, and the first, 5th, and last track are my favorites. And this is a 2016 repress that has been remastered. I have not heard the unremastered version, so I cannot say if there's a big difference. It's housed in a single jacket. You get a lyric insert, and it's on standard black vinyl. Here's a snippet. This is XIII in Futility. It was released in 2015 through Northern Heritage and No Solace. And this is Mikvah's third full-length and their latest release. And this was the first Mikvah record I heard right around the time when it came out, and I think it's excellent, one of the best of all time. I don't really know if it's because I heard it first. I actually went backwards chronologically in their discography after buying this, and there are people who heard Grosa first that thinks that Grosa is superior to XIII in Futility. I don't agree, but whatever. It's 6 tracks, 42 minutes long. My favorite tracks are the first one and the last 3. And for some reason my 2-year-old son loves the track number 4. If he's upset and I put that one on, he gets calm no matter what. And I think my version is a 2016 repress. Apparently there are no differences between the different pressings, just to keep the second-hand value down. But they recently did a repress that has a slightly different layout. It was released in 2019, I think. I don't know. It's housed in a single jacket. You get a lyric insert. It's on standard black vinyl. And Mikvah was excellent live. Highly, highly recommended if you get the opportunity to watch them. Here's a snippet. This is Roman Acupuncture from the band Bolzer. It was released in 2012. Originally a self-released demo, but then released through Iron Bonehead. And the Bölzer is from Zurich in Switzerland. And like Mikvah, it's just a drummer, Fabian Würtz, and Okoy Thierry Jones does everything else. And they play some kind of mixture of black and death metal. And Roman Acupuncture was their demo, but has been re-released through Iron Boned, as I said. It's 3 tracks. It's 14 minutes long. And my favorite track of the 3 is Soul Eclipse. And my version is the 2015 reissue. It's a single jacket. You get the lyric insert. And it's a single-sided 12-inch record on black vinyl with etching on the B-side. Here's a snippet. This is Aura. It's also from Bölzer. It was released in 2013 through Iron Bonehead, and this is their first EP. And Aura has better production than Roman Acupuncture, and the tracks are overall better. It's 3 tracks again. It's longer. It's 23 minutes long, and all 3 tracks are very good. And my version is the 2014 reissue. It's a single jacket, and you get a lyric insert, and it's a double-sided 12-inch record on clear vinyl. Here's a snippet. This is Soma. It was released in 2014 through Iron Bonehead and Invictus Productions. And this is Bölzer's second EP. And Soma feels like a continuation from Aura, but a little less brutal. I know a lot of people think it's much worse than Aura, but in my opinion, the 2 tracks featured here are very, very good. It's 2 tracks, 18 minutes long. And my version is a 2017 reissue. It's housed in a single jacket. And get a lyric insert. And it's a double-sided 12-inch record on standard black vinyl. This is Hero. This was released in 2016 through Iron Bonehead. And this is Bölzer's highly anticipated debut full-length. And as I remember, it was not received very well, mainly because there are a lot of clean vocals and they sound very strange. But they grow on you, and after repeat listens, I have grown to like them. And this has 9 tracks, it's 46 minutes long, and my favorite tracks are The Archer, Phosphor, and I Am 3. And my version is the original 2016 release. It's a single jacket, die-cut printed cardstock inner sleeve, and you get a booklet with lyrics and pictures. The record is on standard black vinyl, and Iron Bonehead still has copies left of all these releases. And where Mikvah used 2 additional musicians, Bölzer performed live as a duo, and it was very, very good. I don't know how, but the soundscape, it's massive despite this, and it was quite experience to see just 2 dudes paint such a massive wall of sound. Highly recommended to see them live if you get the opportunity. Here's a snippet. This is Apocalypse in Your Heart by the band Total Self-Hatred. It was released originally in 2011 through Osmos Productions, and Total Self-Hatred was formed in 2005 in Helsingfors, Finland. And as you might derive from the band name, Total Hellfreighter played depressive black metal. And this release is a 2018 remaster. And it's their sophomore release. Their debut was released in 2008, and they have released one after this, I think. Anyway, it contains 7 tracks. It's 44 minutes long, and there are no really weak tracks, but my favorite track is Ascension, and it's on clear tape, and you get the lyric insert. And Total Hellfreighter was good live, not on par with Mikvah or Bulser, but they were pretty good. Here's a snippet. This is the self-titled debut from Harakiri for the Sky. It was originally released in 2012 on Art of Propaganda. And the Harakiri for the Sky is from Vienna in Austria. And it's a 2-piece where MS plays all instruments and JJ does the vocals. And this is their debut. And the band plays post-black metal. It's black metal with a lot of post-rock parts and some shoegaze. And it's maybe not for the purists. It contains 5 tracks. It's 37 minutes long, and all tracks are pretty good, but the second track, 2:19 AM Psychosis, is my favorite. And I think my version is a 2017 repress. It's a gatefold with lyrics on the inside. You get a poster. And the record is on black vinyl with some white or grey splatter. And I think Art of Propaganda still has copies left. And Harakiri for the Sky have released 3 additional full lengths after this. Arson was released last year, and if you like this one, you probably like the other 3 too. Unfortunately, the band was not able to make it to their gig as the pilots from Scandinavian Airlines decided to go on a strike. So I don't know if they are any good live, but I think they are very good too. Here's a snippet. That concludes the Stockholm Slaughter Act 3 special. Thanks for watching. Bye.